Welcome to the Real English Talk podcast. This is the place where you learn how to speak English naturally and confidently, so you can express yourself clearly and sound more like a native speaker. In today's episode, you're going to learn why the word very makes your English sound basic, using powerful alternatives, precise vocabulary, and natural expressions. By the end of this episode, you will know exactly how to replace very with stronger, more impressive words that elevate your speaking and writing. If you want to sound more fluent, professional, and articulate in English, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss a lesson. Now, let's get started. Let's join our hosts.
Hello, and welcome back to Real English Talk. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Michael. Hi, everyone. We're so happy you're here with us today.
We make videos to help you upgrade your English vocabulary and sound more natural, step by step and without stress.
Today, we're talking about why the word very makes your English sound basic. A lot of learners overuse this word because it feels safe and easy. But don't worry.
By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to replace very with stronger, more precise vocabulary using simple substitutions and real-world examples.
Before we begin, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us and helps more learners find these lessons.
In this lesson, we'll explore why very weakens your message, learn powerful one-word alternatives, and practice using them in natural sentences. We'll break everything into small, easy steps so it never feels overwhelming.
You don't need to memorize hundreds of fancy words or sound like a poet. You just need a few strategic replacements that instantly improve your communication. And today, we'll give you a practical list of alternatives you can start using immediately.
So take a deep breath, relax, and let's get started. By the end of this episode, you'll know exactly how to make your English sound more sophisticated and powerful. Okay, Michael?
All right, Sarah, so let's start with the big question. What's wrong with the word very?
That's a great question. And honestly, there's nothing grammatically wrong with it, but here's the problem. Very is weak.
Weak? How so?
Well, when you say very tired, you're using two words to express something that could be said with just one stronger word. It's like using a lot of effort for a small result.
Ah, I see what you mean. So instead of very tired, I could say
Exhausted.
exhausted. That's much more powerful, right?
Exactly. One word, stronger impact. And that's the whole point of today's lesson. Native speakers and advanced English users tend to choose precise words instead of relying on very to add intensity.
So it's not just about sounding fancy, it's about being clear and efficient with your words.
Precisely. It shows that you have a richer vocabulary, and it makes your English sound more mature and confident.
Okay, I'm already sold on this. So let's dive into some examples. What are some of the most common very phrases that people should replace?
Great. Let's start with emotions. Instead of saying very happy, what could you say?
Ecstatic?
Perfect. Ecstatic means extremely happy, or you could also say thrilled or delighted.
Nice. What about very sad?
You could say devastated if it's really intense sadness, or heartbroken in emotional contexts, or even miserable.
Got it. Those definitely sound stronger. What about very angry?
Instead of very angry, try furious. It's sharp, direct, and much more vivid.
Furious. I like that. Okay, let's move to descriptions. How about very beautiful?
Instead of very beautiful, you can say gorgeous, stunning, or breathtaking.
Breathtaking. That's so much more visual, isn't it?
Absolutely. It paints a picture in the listener's mind.
What about very ugly?
You could say hideous or repulsive.
Ooh, those are strong words.
They are, and that's the point. They communicate the intensity without needing very.
Okay, let's try some personality traits. How about very smart?
Instead of very smart, say brilliant or intelligent.
And very funny.
Hilarious.
Hilarious. That's a good one. What about very boring?
Dull or tedious.
Tedious. That's a word I don't hear every day, but it's perfect for describing something painfully boring.
Exactly. Now, let's talk about physical states. Instead of very cold, what would you say?
Freezing?
Yes, freezing. And instead of very hot?
Scorching?
Perfect. Scorching or boiling.
Nice. What about very hungry?
Starving.
And very thirsty?
Parched.
Parched. I love that word. It sounds exactly like what it means.
It does, doesn't it? That's the beauty of these words. They're more expressive.
Okay, let's keep going. How about sizes and amounts? What do we say instead of very big?
You could say enormous, huge, massive, or gigantic.
And very small?
Tiny, minuscule, or microscopic.
Minuscule. That's such a fun word to say.
It is, and it's very precise.
What about speed? Instead of very fast?
Rapid or swift.
And very slow?
Sluggish or lethargic.
Lethargic. That's a great one for describing someone who's moving slowly because they're tired.
Exactly. Now let's talk about intensity. Instead of very important, you could say
Crucial?
yes, or vital or essential.
What about very dangerous?
Perilous or life-threatening.
Perilous sounds like something from an adventure movie.
It does, and that's why it's memorable.
Okay, Sarah, I think we've covered a lot of great alternatives. But here's my question. How do learners actually practice this?
Great question. The key is to start noticing when you use very in your own speech or writing.
So it's about building awareness first.
Exactly. Every time you catch yourself saying very something, pause and ask, is there a single word that could replace this?
And if you don't know the word?
Look it up, make a note of it, use it in a sentence.
So it's like building a personal vocabulary bank.
Precisely. And the more you do this, the more automatic it becomes.
That makes sense. Okay, let's do a quick practice round. I'll give you a very phrase and you tell me the stronger alternative.
Sounds good.
Very quiet.
Silent,
Very loud.
deafening,
Very old.
ancient,
Very new.
brand new,
Very rich.
wealthy,
Very poor.
destitute.
Wow, these are great. Listeners, are you starting to see the pattern here?
The pattern is this. Strong vocabulary makes strong communication.
And it's not about showing off. It's about clarity and impact.
Exactly. When you say exhausted instead of very tired, people immediately understand how you feel.
Right, there's no guessing.
Now, Michael, let's talk about one more thing.
What's that?
Context. Not every situation requires the strongest possible word.
Ah, that's a good point. So when should we still use very?
If you're speaking casually with friends, or if the situation doesn't call for intensity, very is perfectly fine.
So it's about reading the room.
Exactly. In a professional email or presentation, use the stronger alternatives. In a relaxed conversation, very is acceptable.
Got it. So it's not about eliminating very completely. It's about having options.
Precisely. The goal is to expand your vocabulary so you can choose the right word for the right moment.
I love that. Okay, Sarah, let's do a final challenge.
I'm ready.
I'm going to give you a sentence with very in it and you make it stronger.
Let's do it.
The movie was very interesting.
The movie was captivating.
Nice. The weather is very bad today.
The weather is terrible today.
She was very careful with the glass.
She was cautious with the glass.
He gave a very good presentation.
He gave an excellent presentation.
Perfect. See how much more powerful those sentences are?
Absolutely. And it's not difficult. You just need to train yourself to think this way.
Exactly. And listeners, you can start today.
Right now, in fact. Think of one sentence you said recently that used very, and ask yourself, how could I say this with a stronger word?
Write it down. Use it tomorrow.
And keep building from there.
Before we wrap up, let's quickly review what we've learned today.
Great idea.
First, we learned that very is a weak word that can often be replaced with a single, stronger alternative.
Second, we explored dozens of replacements for common very phrases.
Third, we practiced recognizing opportunities to upgrade our vocabulary in real time.
And finally, we talked about context, knowing when to use strong vocabulary and when casual language is fine.
That's the complete roadmap.
And if you practice this, your English will sound more natural, confident, and impressive.
So, listeners, we hope this episode gave you some powerful tools.
If you enjoyed this lesson, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell.
We release new lessons every week to help you improve your English step by step.
And leave a comment below. Tell us one very phrase you're going to replace this week.
We'd love to hear from you.
Thanks so much for listening.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Until then, keep learning,
Keep practicing.
and keep speaking better English.
Bye for now.